Aquarius, welcome, bringing you a general reading for the collective of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Readings aren't date or time specific unless I indicate otherwise. We're all on different timelines. So it's actually the reason why it's helpful to check out the playlists. Just scroll through, see if there's anything you missed or a title from maybe 3 months ago that jumps out at you now. Could be happening for you now and vice versa. So just take what speaks to you, leave the rest. As a general reading for the collective, it may not resonate for everyone. If that's the case, just like I said, go back through the playlists. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope if you enjoy the reading, you'll consider joining us here by subscribing. I've been growing the channel a bit lately, so I'm really excited about that. And if you have been a participant in that, much appreciation to those of you returning for your continued support. Alrighty, let's see what's going on here for you, Sag. Whew. Strength. Now, this is great, and I'll tell you why. Because I do have a channel membership, and what I do in the membership is a thing called a morning musing. I've been doing it for years. I just decided to make it available for those who wanted a little bit more of an intimate connection and me just working with their energies. So each morning I do a little mini thing called a morning musing for the signs I'm going to read for later that day. And this card was underneath. It was part of the overall energy of the reading, but it was kind of in the unconscious awareness. And now I'm thrilled because it's coming to the top of the deck as the first card out. This is the present experience, and what you should be focused on is your confidence level, your strength, your courage to overcome an obstacle, to get your mojo back. Those in the membership will know exactly where this card came out and what I had to say about it, right? And what's crossing you is there's a conflict. 5 of Wands. There could be some discord, or could have been some discord that you're still trying to overcome. You could be conflicted about something that could be draining your confidence level, even your strength to overcome a situation. But there is conflict energy crossing this strength card. In your unconscious awareness, we have the 3 of Cups. So we'll need to clarify that. Well, I'm clarifying everything, but we'll need to clarify it to see if it's coming through more as like reconciliation, right? A cause for celebration, coming back together, or whether there might be a third party in the mix, and that might be the competition or the conflict. And third party doesn't have to be a person. It can be distance. It can be work obligations. It can be parental responsibilities. It can be anything that comes between you as that third energy. It can be ego too, FYI. In the past, we have Justice. Trying to find some balance, or maybe a disruption of balance, something that felt very unfair. But there was a truth involved about this imbalance, and I'm saying imbalance because of the 5 of Swords, but there feels like in this deck, I keep holding her up to you, it feels like in this deck there's a truth, and that the light hitting off the tip of that sword illuminating something for you about the imbalance. There, got to it finally. And what's crowning you now? 2 of Cups. So we're fully in conscious awareness of the connection, the soul bond, the partnership. Yeah. And how do we overcome this conflict, the imbalance? 6 of Pentacles going forward. Beautiful reciprocity, equal give and take. This feels really good. Hoping the clarifiers back that up. Yeah. Spirit's telling you, world, right? This is the advice or guidance from Spirit. It's talking about closing out old cycles so that a new cycle can begin. And the only way you can accomplish that is by resolving the conflict, whether it's conflict between you and your beloved, or an inner conflict that you're dealing with now that's, requiring more of your confidence and your strength to overcome. In the hidden energies, 6 of Swords, somebody's energy trying to find peace of mind, calm, moving to calmer waters, getting beyond the troubled waters. 8 of Cups in your hopes and or fears. So it's about being on your path, and maybe needing to take what you've already gained from, where is it? The world, right? Because if you're closing out a cycle, you've learned something. You've gained something in that cycle. And for the new cycle to begin, you're required to pick up what you've gained and move forward on your path. You can't take it all with you. You can take what's good, what served you, and leave behind what no longer serves you. But you might have a little bit of a fear attached to that Eight of Cups. Outcome, Nine of Wands, soldiering on, right? Wow. Warrior spirit, warrior energy. What's on the bottom here? Ace of Cups. Sorry for the weird lighting. I am struggling with this camera lately in terms of the white balance. Doesn't happen all the time. I've been playing with it, but I'll try to tilt them so you can see them better. So the Ace of Cups is here. Could be all about this one true love, right? We've got the Two of Cups. The Ace of Cups could be about new love, opening yourself up to new love, leaving behind what no longer serves you. On this part of your journey going forward, there may be new opportunities for love, abundance, a sense of refreshed emotional energy. So let's look at the strength in the Five of Wands. Four of Pentacles, Hanged Man, Six of Cups. There's something you're not prepared to let go of yet. And there's like very stagnant, stuck energy with regard to the past life soulmate, the warmth, the nostalgia, the holding on to the hope of that one true love. Yeah, that's coming through pretty loud and clear now. We have the Ace, the Two, and the Six. So I'm feeling as if all this stuck energy, you're kind of waiting for some enlightenment, but it hasn't come through. Just like I said, with the tip of that sword kind of being illuminated, some truth about the imbalance, but it's not coming through. There's like this hold that it has on you, and it is creating conflict. So now I understand the conflict card better. It may not be a conflict between you and your person. It could just be a sense of struggle and like fighting for clarity and fighting for like, I want to hold on to this, but maybe it's best I let go, but I'm kind of, it's unresolved. I don't have an answer. I'm waiting for the downloads in that Hanged Man energy just to break through that stagnant bit of energy. Let's look at the Three of Cups in your unconscious awareness. Yeah. See what's going on in the background. You know how like you've got your computer open right now, but there are tabs and then there are things you have searched and all that data is running in the background. And what does it do? It drags the computer down. It shuts down and closes up the bandwidth. So you get really foggy and videos seem to lag, and changing a page seems to take forever. That's right. That's what's happening here, guys. You could be here as a cross watcher too. So I'm not picking on Sag here. I'm pointing out that if you are Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or dealing with Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, what's playing in the background is I don't want to let go of this love. We have Three of Cups. I want the reconciliation. Lovers, it's a choice. I'm choosing what? Ace of Cups. This once in a lifetime love, but something has to die off. Something has to shift and change and grow and transform because there's all this stagnant energy right now. So look how far down that change, growth, and transformation card is buried. It's the key. The change has to be within you, and the change has to be within you, the way you are internalizing this connection. And maybe that's why you don't want to let go yet, is because you don't have the clarity around it. It's like having blinders on and you're trying to move straight ahead, but there's something that you know on the periphery that is missing information. So it's making your forward motion like moving through quicksand. If that speaks to you, that's exactly how it's coming through in the reading. In the past, Justice, King of Pentacles, Five of Cups, Hierophant. Yeah, definitely an imbalance with someone that you had, I'm going to say hopes, even though I'm not seeing the Star card. I'm feeling that energy. Hopes that this person could amount to a life partner, right? In 3D, King of Pentacles. Solid, stable, grounded, generous, giving in a very 3D sort of way. The kind of person that shows up and has your back. It's the kind of person you move through life with for a time, if not for the long haul. And I kind of feel like there was not that balance, lots of sense of loss around that. There's the Hierophant underneath, which to me speaks to traditional or conventional committed relationships. And there would be the commitment from the partner. And I feel like you got this moment of insight that things were not balanced in your favor, if at all. So that is what the problem is. In the tarot, Justice is not blind. If you look at her, she's looking dead at you with that sword. Like, see it. I see it. Why can't you see it? I'm going to illuminate the tip of it for you so that you can get it. And I kind of feel like you did. You had a moment where you're like, yep, this did not work out the way I had hoped. And things are not, there's not a sense of, I'm just going to say with the Justice card, one of the aspects of the Justice card is about accountability. And I'm almost feeling that this King of Pentacles, whoever that represents, didn't hold up their end of the bargain, right? They weren't accountable for showing up in equal measure. We do have this Six of Pentacles coming forward, which is about the reciprocity and the balance and the equal give and take in 3D. So I'm seeing here why you haven't let go, because someone didn't make good on their end of the bargain, and perhaps we'll see a shift in that. Two of Cups in the conscious awareness. Wow. Well, if you're here as the Sag, you're showing up. Two of Cups, Fool, Ace of Pentacles, Aries, Leo, Sag, and that Queen of Wands. Using your magic to make it happen, right? Someone needs to take the leap of faith and bring in a new beginning. I do feel like you're sensing that if this person would just take one step toward you, the gods would bring the two of you together. It's almost like that. And it's something that I feel you're starting to sense your own personal power around it with the Queen of Wands, but it is a new beginning and it will take a leap of faith. Now, for some of you, this may be a brand new connection, like somebody you've recently met. But you know what I'm going to say. But you still have one foot in the other door. So, if this is, this might just be for like one of you. If there is someone new in your sphere, the only way that you can see this as a new beginning, and maybe there's an offer coming in from them, they're interested in you, you're interested in them, you're going to have to take the leap of faith and totally let this other connection go. That's going to be the risky part. That's going to be what the Fool brings to the party, is a calculated risk, that I let go of this, other connection that I believe is the love of my life, and I leap toward this brand new person who is ready for some form of commitment. That might just be for one of you. Otherwise, you want a new beginning with your person. Oh, yeah. But now we have the King of Wands. There is definitely A lot of spark and fire and chemistry here, but there's also a battle of wills. I feel the battle of wills, that sort of defiance, the my way or the highway kind of energy coming from equal parts. Six of Pentacles. Have the Nine of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. So I'm feeling in a way like this King of Wands has to want, right? They have to want to be an equal partner. They have to want to invest in the connection to the same degree that you do. And in the past, there's been a lack of stability around that. They could have flaked out and abandoned, the whole connection. They could have left you out in the cold and maybe even in the dark with no closure around it for some of you. But I'm feeling like if there's going to be any wish fulfillment here in 3D, this person has to claim and has to invest in the connection. So essentially that Five of Pentacles has to come through reversed. I'm not sure that it is. Because that King of Wands can be an unavailable lover, right? Someone that doesn't invest and is only available on their own terms. That can be difficult. All right, so let's see what Spirit has to say with the world. Two of Wands, Two of Swords, Queen of Swords, right? So Spirit's saying, get practical about things. Get practical. You've got an important decision to make. Queen of Swords underneath that Two of Swords. Here's the practicality, right? Check your emotions at the door. This is a serious decision that has to be made, right? What world are you in? Remember how I said one foot stepping into the new cycle, but one foot is still in the old cycle. What direction are you headed? What do you want is Spirit's question. And Spirit's saying you have an important decision to make, so get very focused about it. It's a thinking cap moment. It's not a feeling cap moment. It's totally like a rational assessing the situation and, calling wins and losses and deciding which cycle, right? Are we going to kind of stay in the cycle that should have ended already or maybe did end, but we haven't let go of it? Four of Pentacles, or are we taking a step in a brand new direction? It's going to require some cerebral mental focus in a practical way. Cut to the chase. Energetically, brass tacks. Six of Swords in the hidden energies. Whoa. Well, this isn't going to make your decision making any easier. Hold on, I'm going to pull for the Eight of Cups first, and then I'll read them both. Wow. All right. So, in the hidden energies, I feel that there's an opportunity here for reconciliation, for getting beyond the drama, trauma, tragedy of it all. And I'm saying that for a reason. We have the Six of Swords with the Six of Wands, with the Four of Wands. That is your connection. And the Page of Swords underneath. So this person was sort of, wanting to kind of ferret out some information, get some clarity before they make a move. Remember, this is in the hidden energies. It's not something you're aware of, and it may be something that they're even processing in their unconscious awareness. But this person is in contemplation of a return, right? Of how to move beyond everything that went down, how to make peace, how to victoriously move away from whatever it was that brought the connection down or that made it very heavy and imbalanced. With the Page of Swords underneath, it's like the spire detective of the tarot. They may be sort of, scrolling through your social media feeds, trying to get, put their finger on the pulse of where you stand. it is underneath, so I'm not sure that it's something that they're doing consciously, but they are in search of some form of information before they make this, the 2 sixes, before they set out to sort of move away from everything that was very difficult. I don't think they're moving away from you. I feel like they want to reconcile and have both of you move to calmer waters. The 2 sixes here are bringing in the balance that has been missing. So in that case, this King of Wands on the bottom of the deck, who may be somewhat unavailable, may be in a process of preparing to deliver some message about their intentions to get beyond all the difficult energy that preceded. I know, that's kind of like a riddle. It's a riddle. I feel the 5 of Pentacles is a big deal because I feel it already happened. And I feel like someone didn't do anything about it. So now the 9 of Cups is actually, well, you know, this information kind of helps me reframe. I feel like the 9 of Cups is about complacency. Someone that didn't take an action. They rested on their laurels, or they were like, I'm good with the way things are. And that wasn't good enough for you because it was out of balance, right? It wasn't fair. And that 5 of Pentacles, they didn't get, this is in the past, even though it's showing up in the future. But the 6 of Pentacles is what shows up in the future, but it informs what's gone on in the past. And it's this King of Wands who has to kind of decide, you know, pony up and decide what they want. And I feel like they're working it out behind the scenes. Possibly in phases. It feels like there's fits and starts here because of the Page of Swords, because they don't have some clarity that they need. I feel once they get it, it may change everything. But in your hopes and or fears, 8 of Cups, 3 of Wands, 8 of Cups again. And underneath is the Tower. Well, you're certainly not manifesting a tower. The 3 of Wands is anticipation and expectation. I think you have an expectation that your journey is forward. No looking back. And the Tower is your reference point, right? This is not rebuildable. It wasn't sustainable. It came down. Thank you, next. So this is kind of in your hopes and fears, and it's not even coming out as either a hope or a fear. It's coming out as a resignation. Like, I'm resigned to the fact that this is what it is. This is how it is. I expect that I'm moving forward on my journey, taking what I gained from the cycle of the past and moving forward to something better. Then we get the 9 of Wands. Oh, I like your spirit here. Very true to form. Okay, so 9 of Wands with, wait for it. You're not even going to believe it. It's not even a joke. With the Justice card. 9 of Wands is perseverance, not giving up. Right? Against all odds. The walking wounded, though. Justice from the past. I'm not giving up on the balance and the validation and the vindication I deserve. Followed by, wait for it, King of Pentacles. And then there you are, Sag, if you're the Sag. The Knight of Wands, right? So I feel like if this is... if I'm talking to a feminine energy about not giving up, what you're not really giving up on is this person, this King of Pentacles energy, returning. Now, the problem is with the Knight of Wands, they return a lot, but they don't always stay. You want them to stay, and it looks like you're not taking no for an answer. You want that stability, you want that investment in the connection. I feel there's opportunities for that, but this person, this King of Wands, has to buy into it, right? I didn't see the Three of Pentacles here in this reading. That's what I'm feeling I'm drawing off of, but it came out this morning. And I feel like this person, Six of Swords, Six of Wands, they want the calmness. They want to get beyond the turbulence. They want reconciliation and peace with the twin. But they're missing some information, or there's something they're not seeing clearly, or there's some clarity they're in search of in an unconscious way. But I feel it's really possible. And in your hopes and fears, I think you are saying, yeah, I don't think I have a choice in the matter, right? It was kind of decided for me. So I don't, what? I just got to keep moving on. But over in the outcome position, it's like, yeah, I don't think so. I'm not ready to let go of this yet. And there's a little bit more of that spark of your inner constitution. I will push forward. I'm not giving up on this. I am determined. Okay, very interesting outcome. So, and it may actually work out for you just fine. It may actually come through in the end. I do feel on some level that you're smart in the hopes and fears energy. You're smart to say, I need to keep moving forward. Because you are one half of this mission, right? So you can't say stay stagnant. You have to keep moving forward. You are on a path. You are here for a reason. You do have a mission with or without your twins' participation. That's just fact. So I do feel there's something there that's going to help you. But I love what I'm seeing here in that dogged, determined, if I have to crawl, I don't care. I'm not giving up till I get that validation and vindication and the balance restored and the fairness and someone, King of Pentacles, taking some damn accountability. Okay, so that's what I see for you here, Sagittarius, or if you're here as a cross watcher, before I tell you all the energies that came through, there is a link to the extended, and I'm giving it to you from the perspective of this King of Pentacles, who I feel is the masculine. How they show up in the reading, right? What's their presentation card? How they see the situation? What's their take on it? How do they see you, think about you, feel about you? What are their intentions going forward? And more advice from Spirit. And I always close out with a nice, meaningful oracle. So they're pretty comprehensive extendeds. The link's below. So here's who showed up. We have Strength is Leo. The Hanged Man is Pisces. We've got Gemini in the Lovers, Scorpio in the Death card. Justice is out twice. That is Libra. King of Pentacles out twice. Can be what do you call it? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have Taurus in the Hierophant. Fool is Aquarius. Queen of Wands, King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The World is Aquarius and Capricorn. Queen of Swords can be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And we've got the Tower is Aries. And Sag in the Knight of Wands. Yes, okay. So that's what I have for you today. The link to the extended is below. I'll see you there in a second. Otherwise, bye for now.